ticking on the clock, yeah, you want more. We're pushing back the apocalypse. A wildfire when they send me in. I'm unstoppable when I understand. I got lost in the hollows, I'm steady aiming, about to break through. In this flow state, I can promise you I'm unbeatable. Warning, target detected. Couple seconds and I'm elevated. Yeah, I'm locked in on my enemies, not my sadness level accelerating.
And I like to hear people's input.
There we go. All right, sorry about that. We're on the second overlay setup for this, so we do have the maps here on the screen. There was a little bit of miscommunication when it came to the map vetoes and what maps we're going to be playing. So these aren't 100% accurate, but we're going to deal with it tonight. I did adjust some things here for um, future posts of the map vetoes. So that's gonna be something that we're just. But we have Aurora Drift versus the Blue Panthers. Aurora Drift is one of those teams. They are very search and destroy dominant. We've seen them in scrims before. We've seen them in the eights. Their SnD is top notch. So Blue Panthers is going to have some competition there when it comes to dealing with them on those maps. My voice is going. Goddamn, I apologize, chat. But as we see the red card and Skyline, we're gonna see first peek at. So these were originally map vetoes, but we're just playing them because that's what I have set up. But Hersey, I don't know why I can't pronounce the name, but yeah, the new map onto rank. We're gonna see a couple matches of those, and then Hacienda. Yep, thank you. It's been a long night. I apologize, chat.
So map one is hard point on red card.
Yes, sir. We have
Alright, as long as both teams are ready, we can start up in just a few seconds.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask them here, so then we can get right into the action and see what these guys have. Is both teams ready?
Did I get moved out of Codcaster? I did.
I think it might have. I think it might have reset. So.
Oh yeah. I didn't move myself. I'm tripping.
So you guys are waiting for Vasify, I'm assuming, to join up. All right, Derek, join me.
And for the viewers, once again,
Hello?
we do have Vibes in here. He will be popping in and out. Just played in the last game.
Yes, sir. Do I don't know who's talking right
now. I actually have game chat off. I don't hear anyone in game chat. Is that where they're talking?
I hear somebody talking, but I don't know who it is. I hear somebody.
Because I was streaming those 8s last night, I turned my voice chat off because I didn't know what people would say.
That's not. I'm so confused. But anyways, unfollow. I don't know who's talking. But anyways, it's gonna be a very interesting lineup here. This is gonna be the first time we see red card here on the channel. This map, we were talking about it in the earlier stream. It's a little bit of a doozy, all right. This is one of those maps that there's a lot of angles that enemies could come from. There's you know, pretty much every single point except one. There is at least 8+ angles that you could get shot from.
There's Vestify. Alright.
All right, Vespa's just talking shit, talk shit. That's what I was hearing. Um, but yeah, it's one of those things. Um, that map in particular is just a hassle to say the least. Just from all the different angles that people could come from. The spawns are pretty consistent, but like we said before, you know, the spawns are very far from each point. So if you get eliminated off of it, you're going on a hike. So your live is very important when it comes to on this map. So teams are gonna have to play together. They're gonna have to hold their angles, and they're gonna have to do their best. Onto the map too. Skyline is one of those ones that are pretty easy. I feel like it's 50-50 for most teams. The P3 to P4, like we said earlier in the previous stream. It's one of those maps that are the P3 is kind of flippy floppy. Depending on where your team is at. If you're coming in from the P4 side, you don't want to go past that fireplace at all, or you're gonna flip the spawn. So you're gonna see a lot of people lay down, by the table there. Making sure to watch that P1 so nobody's using that heady. We're also going to see ARs using the P1 stairs, crouched on it, trying to get some kills in from the kitchen so they don't push onto the point. And then rotating from the money hill, keeping someone in the back there is going to be very crucial if they want to be able to maintain and go on to the next one. Now, I feel like this time around, the matches, the teams are a little bit closer together. Okay, we have a crim stack from the Aurora team. A lot of them have experience. You have the dynamic duo, Ivan and Anxiety. They've been playing for they're a younger team. 15 and 18, younger duo. So they're going to be able to. They've been playing together for a while, and SMG AR duo. They do a very good job. So same thing with Fastfy and Orb. They're two that have been playing together for a minute on CMGs. On
Okay, it looks like both teams are ready.
So we're going to be getting into the action here. Let's see how Aurora Drift goes up against the Blue Panthers. I'm hoping Team 2 is ready. I stopped hearing Wolf for a second there, so I don't know if they went into a Discord VC, and that's why I wasn't hearing them anymore.
What are your predictions for this matchup going into it?
So honestly, Aurora Drift, I feel like they've gotten a little bit more information on this. I'm gonna wait for the transition to go over because I don't think is my mic going through. Oh yeah, W. When it comes to this red card, I feel like the Aurora Drift does have a little bit of game knowledge on here. They've been playing it recently. It was their worst map, and they've been. Why am I hearing people in game? I'm hearing comms. Okay.
Yeah,
and I forgot to switch to in-game bullshit. Okay, that's cool. But
so
the left is going to be the
watch?
Aurora Drift, and then the right side is going to be the Blue Panthers. I'll adjust that after this game. I apologize, chat. Yeah, I'm actually hearing all comms from the Aurora Drift right now. That is actually crazy. But we're going to see right off the rip, we have Aurora Drift going on to the point here. We're just seeing the Blue Panthers kind of collapse onto it. They does get one kill, does get two. Oh, Vasfy is going to be able to clean that up. Dark is going to be able to get the trade there as well. Oh, we're seeing some nice pickup here. Okay, right off the rip, Wolf is already rotating for next. He does get gunned out at the stage there. Vasfy is going to be playing on the next P2 here. Currently 10 and 10. It's a tie game so far, but it looks like that we're going to see the Blue Panthers spawn out a little bit here. We're going to see this initial trades happen here.
And for this opening hardpoint, who is your player to watch?
For opening hardpoint, I feel like So Vasify is a Warzone movement kid, so he's going to be more of the wild card in this match for, the Aurora Drift team. I do think Orb is the weakest link. He did have a peak in previous titles before, but just from seeing an 8s and whatnot, he is a decent AR, but, he is able to get trades, but, it's a little bit of a back and forth. Okay. So we are seeing Dark going on the backside here. Now, when it comes to the Blue Panthers team, I've seen Dark and Wolf play. They're a duo, old head and a youngin. They've been playing for a while, and they're, they have some good chemistry. As for the other two, School is kind of just, he was a free agent. He got put on the team. He is the crim of the team, so he definitely has experience to help out these guys, and yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. So far it seems like the match is pretty even, which is nice. That's why win in the back there. He does get a nice kill.
That's a huge win.
Anxiety's gonna get a kill on the front there as well. Vasify is now 51 HP. He has to play his life here. He does have support. His teammate did his teammate get gunned out? Oh no. Right now, it looks like they're getting some very solid control on this P3. This is going to be one of the money hills here. There is only a couple entrances into this point, but the thing is, if you're able to hold it, it is some crucial time that you could use to get ahead here. Ooh.
And really a huge break there. They really needed to get some momentum back as this game started off pretty close.
We are going to see... Oh, we're going to see a rotation. There's only one new player on the new. Ghosty is still playing. Anxiety's still playing the back there. Vasify responding here a little bit late. We are going to see a couple trades from the Aurora Drift team. I will adjust that after this game. I do apologize, chat. It's actually bothering me right now because I didn't change the in-game HUD. We're going to see Exxon. I'm just going to call him Lee because I'm dyslexic. All right. School is going to be playing underneath. They're getting some crucial time here. That's one trade there. Almost gets the second one there. Ivan's going to be playing this middle heady here. Very good spot. He's going to try to get onto the point here. Now we're seeing a little bit of contest. We're going to see a kill there. Ooh, Vasify's going to get a trade underneath. Oh, and Vasify's going to get traded out.
We do want to see the... I apologize. The Blue Panthers start to rotate here. They're already ahead. They can just give that grab time.
Oh, 100%. Right now, I feel like the gunny is kind of back and forth. It's really just coming down to who has rotations. We're seeing a lot of trades going back and forth. There are a couple people across the board that, are... Blue Panthers 250 to 202. W comes. I love that from Ravage. Fast movement is crazy. He is very predominant on the Warzone, so he does have the movement there. We are going to see a nice kill there. We're going to see Wolf and School, the last two alive.
Another pistol kill.
Just like that, Vasify is making some names right now. Oh, he's going to get killed by killed by a team nade. Oh, that would get me checked.
In a row. He's starting to get obviously hyped right now.
That's one right there. School's going to get a nice elimination there. They're going to get that last 10 seconds there. But we're going to have to see them get on the rotation here if they want to be able to stay in this game. Orb is going to get one elimination there, and he is going to get traded out there. Ivan's going to get traded out as well. We're going to see multiple Aurora Drift players getting eliminated here. Vasify's going to get on the hill there. A little bit of a slow forward push, but, they're staying consistent here. They're doing a pretty good job playing over top of each other. They're getting each other's trades, across both teams. Wolf is going to be able to get a kill there. And we're going to see these guys immediately respawn. That's going to be a nice kill off the point. Keeping them off is going to be very crucial if they want to stay in the game. Dark is going to get a kill there as well. There's going to be another one. And his team's going to come in to support. We're going to see Vasify get a kill in the mid. Lee is going to try to get a kill on the mid, heading on Vasify here. I don't even know if you could shoot for that bush. Okay. That's going to be a nice kill right there. School's going to be coming in for the support. So far, it's currently 142-78. Ooh, nice trade there from School. A little bit slide and burn there from him. That was beautiful. So as of right now, the matchup, the Aurora Drift, which is labeled the Gooners right now, is basically a crim stack. All right. All of them, they've played together for a minute now. They've been together in 8s. As for the Blue Panthers on that's labeled under a Chew right now, you got 2 plats, you got a diamond, and I believe a crim. So, I mean, it could honestly go either way. Like, honestly, the difference between plat and crim is just how much time you have on the game. Maybe a little bit of game knowledge, a little bit of gunny difference, but it really just depends on the game. So, it could be give and take. As of right now, 150 to 100 here. Only 50-point difference. It's honestly, this game is going to be down to one hill. If the Blue Panthers are able to get a nice rotation here, that's the one thing that they're lacking at right now, if I'm being completely honest. Like, the guns are back and forth. Ivan's popping off a little bit here, going 15 and 11. He's going to be able to get another, almost gets a triple. Lee's going to be able to gut him out and get some nice headshots. Headshot. And we're going to see the rotation here. Wolf is coming up from above. Dark is getting some forward pressure here. Oh, he is going to lag a little bit there. Unfortunate, but it's okay. Orb is going to be on the case in the front there.
And that's another great break. I'm just seeing. We're going to have to see Aurora Drift hold points for a lot longer to get some like serious time going.
I mean, so actually, wait, this actually will help. There we go. Actually, that'll help out. I just realized if I switch that on the overlay, the in-game shit doesn't even matter.
Bro, like this pistol.
Honestly, right now, if Blue Panthers want to stay in this, like honestly, gunny across the board is pretty solid. What we're seeing right now is the one thing what Aurora Drift is. You know, you have Ivan on the team. You know, to me, he is pretty much a prodigy. All right, he does a lot of things right. You know, maybe he has some like brain dead moments, but overall, you know, his gunning, his game knowledge, and you're definitely going to see that a lot in the SnD here. But the biggest thing why the Blue Panthers are struggling a little bit here and are almost going to get a 100-point club is just because of rotations. You know, they are a little bit of a slower team overall, but I mean the good news is they're playing together, which that's something we didn't see from the Gooners, but that's something that's going to be developed over time. I mean, they did have one of the toughest, literally the toughest game of the season. So,
yeah, and with that being said, yeah, I would love to see a lot of these teams rotate a little faster, waiting until 5 seconds sometimes. With Orb getting a triple kill, gotta cut myself off on that one.
Yeah, he's just being very dominant in the tickets here. We're going to see a double hold there as well. Ivan's holding the outside here. Very good job on Ivory. I mean, doing a really good job getting that long. He is going to get caught on the reload there. That's going to be a double kill from School. We're going to see Anxiety get gunned down. A lot of forward pressure here, and we're just going to see quite a bit of missed shots there on the hill. That's going to be crucial there. This could be it on this round unless Blue Panthers gets a very solid push. Orb's on a 5-kill streak right now. Very phenomenal job. He's making me eat my words a little bit.
Man, we might see this round end right here. Oh, and actually it will not end. We're going to P1 again.
It looks like we are going to see the Blue Panthers get in favor of the spawns here. Oh no, this is my bad. That's the Aurora Drift. They're gonna have the spawns. Beautiful fucking triple kill from Anxiety. And just like that, you know, that I feel like that's gonna be the round here. Oh, unless he kills them off. Oh, W. I called it a little bit prematurely. We're gonna see a little bit of a contest here.
And that's gonna be 2 down.
School's gonna get a kill there as well.
I love the resilience here on this last hill. The game might be over, but I like that they're still fighting till the end.
Oh, 100%. You know, at the beginning of this game, you know, I'm gonna say like it was a very nice back and forth. It just the Aurora Drift team they have spawns rotations down pat, and that's honestly makes or breaks an HP. You know, the gunnies were going back and forth between the two teams here, and you know, just having that early rotation, having the knowledge to do that around 30 seconds before, especially on a map like that, just how massive it is. It can make or break a hill. And, Aurora Drift capitalized on the slow pacing of the Blue Panthers, and it allowed them to be able to get ahead. Now, going
Yes,
into this
sir.
SnD, I did mention that, the Aurora Drift is very predominant when it comes to SnD. So, how do you feel? What do you think that the Blue Panthers have to do if they want to be able to compete pretty heavily here on this SnD on Skyline?
So I'm huge about two things: communication, and mostly communication just kind of like trickles into everything else you want to do, but just do everything together.
Mhm.
I don't want to see any non-traded kills.
Oh,
Whenever
I
you
get that.
start just getting, whenever you just start dying and your teammate doesn't have any sort of way to trade it, it's primarily on you because you put yourself in the position to get traded, or rather not even get it traded out.
No, I
And we're
100%
going
agree.
to Skyline S&D. Skyline, right?
Yep, you got it.
Alrighty.
Skyline, a very crucial map, part of most teams' map pool. It's going to be
And
very interesting to see, especially on S&D. This map is smaller. So, honestly, it's not going to take much to make or break some of these plants here. Let me change. Let's do that.
I'm
And then
going to make sure I'm going to give them a second and we will get this game started up. Um, what I want to see is kitchen control. It's huge on this map in S&D. Whether or not you actually want to plant there, I just think having control of kitchen is the make or break, whether or not you're on defense or offense.
Oh, 100%. On most maps, anyways, just having middle, like this map in particular, if you don't have kitchen control or bridge control, it could be the difference of you trading out two people or getting completely wiped. So if we see a lot of top pressure and, solid, rotations and just, you know, getting map coverage through either of those two areas, I feel like that's going to be the big determining factor who's going to win this S&D. Um, and I think we're going to see something interesting. I'm not going to lie. I feel like the Aurora Drift team, they've been doing a lot of studying. They've been okay, so they're good to go. We could just start it if you want to.
Yes, sir. I was just
But
making sure I don't want to start it and then.
you have the
Yeah, okay,
big
anyway.
brain that is Ivan. I feel like he's the big mastermind when it comes to this game mode. There's so many times that I've seen he's making multiple predictions and just reads in his head. Just if he doesn't see somebody somewhere, he already has an idea where you're at in two different spots. Like this kid. Like when I say that he is definitely 100% like a prodigy when it comes to this game mode, I am not joking, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like he's going to be the big key factor, and you have his duo, very solid Gunny. Um, so honestly, like it's going to be interesting to see what Blue Panthers do.
For sure, and we get started in here and we looks like a two-piece for Lee right off the bat. With Schoolja getting traded out.
So right off the rip, we are going to see that the Blue Panthers are going to get the initial trades. Orbs is going to get a nice kill on the backside there. That's a solid rotation. And just like that, they turn the tides of the battle here. Lee is going to get some pop shots off there. Just literally one bullet from killing Vasify. Very unfortunate there. But he's going to play this smart, get a little bit of rotation here. And he's going to try to go for this. And just like that, he is going to be able to get the one off guard. Oh my god!
He's gonna
Oh my
get the
gosh,
ace!
Lee! I don't think, I had a feeling, chat. I had a feeling, bro, that we're gonna see some random ass shit right there. Oh my gosh, Lee, you sexy devil, you. That was a beautiful double kill. He randomly ran into him planting the bomb at B
And that
there.
gives him the
And
ace also.
yeah. Oh my lord.
They're more spread out this
That's
round.
momentum right there.
That is what I'm
Full
saying. That is a
force.
beautiful
They're just watching
skin.
spots they know we can flank from.
All right, so we are going to be having the Blue Panthers with a strong start here. We're going to see the initial trade.
What's pushing up Jim? That one, right?
That's going to be 2 down from the Blue Panthers. It's now 3-2. They're going to have to go for these trades here. Ooh, Ivan's going to get gunned from top there. Almost dies there. 31 health left in his caliber. And that's going to be a round 4 of Aurora Drift. I'm pretty sure I spelled the name wrong. I do. I was just doing it fast. Oh, welcome, GM from Achu. Welcome.
Drift 6-3.
I mean, it is possible. I mean, we did see the randomness from that first round there from Lee, and that was beautiful. Honestly, at this point, just from seeing like how each team has been playing, you know, the HP was back and forth for the first half of the game. So the gunny's definitely there from both teams. It's just gonna come down to the random variables. Of being honest, you know, if they double stack, if they you know, make the right pushes, you know, have the right angles in general.
I think right now this is perfect example what I was talking about. With full kitchen control now, with A planted, now they're really on the defensive, trying to break into the kitchen.
Oh. Oh, it's now 2-2.
That is a huge win, 2v2 right now.
He's on a beautiful flank here. Let's see if he's able to pick up.
Vasify's watching.
Oh, Vasify is on. Oh, my God. They both barely make it out alive. Ghosty might get timing there, and it's now a 1v1 situation. Lee versus Anxiety. And
Anxiety does play this right.
Very good job there, playing it patient. You know, he heard a man pick up the bomb there. You know, he did take some damage there. He was just waiting for the right opportunity to strike, and he is going to see him laying down, defusing the bomb, and he's going to get some beautiful pop shots right into his stomach there.
Playing time is always the right option there. There's no reason to take an ego chow. So I love that play out of him.
No, that was honestly beautiful. You know, the one thing that's nice about SnD, you know, you could play either way. You could have a very strategic, play it slow team, completely wipe the team that's like going balls to the wall, going from one spawn to the other. It just like this game mode specifically is so tactical. It's so strategic. Like it's honestly why even Eerie players could lose to bronze players. Like, if I'm being completely honest, just there's so many things that could go wrong. There's so many things that could go right depending on, you know, what's happening. And, you know, it's always going to be a back and forth on this game mode. And that's honestly, like, me personally, why it's my favorite, whether it's playing pubs or ranked play. That's going to be a beautiful kill there from Vasify. Now it's going to be a 1v1 situation once again. Ghosty's going to get a little bit ballsy here, and he is going to be able to get the trade. Beautiful play from Ghosty. Second round clutch in a row.
That will be them going up 3-1. This is looking very clean out of them. I love that, like I said, they're taking kitchen control, whether they're on offense or defense. And they are just choking the map out through that.
Oh, 100%. You know, we're seeing a lot of, you know, Aurora Drift is doing a lot of things right now. You know, they're playing close together. They're covering their lanes. You know, they're making sure that they're getting map control. And I think because them doing that, you know, we are seeing some solid pushes from Blue Panther, but I think it's just the setups are a little bit more, how do you put it? That's going to be 2 down. That's
going to be a 3 down. That's a team kill.
Oh my goodness gracious. God damn. He's giving him a piece of his mind, a piece of his ass.
A team kill in a situation where you really want to bring this back to winnable.
Joey, just jump in the bathtub, bro.
Now we're gonna have Schoolja in a 1v4.
Oh, he thought he was gonna be close.
Oh my God.
The back and forth is crazy. And they go okay. God damn. Aurora Drift going 4-1 against the Blue Panthers on his Skyline SnD. We're seeing a lot of nice trades back and forth. It's just right now, like I said at the beginning, SnD is the game
Yeah,
mode for
you're
Aurora
trying to be
Drift.
decent,
So if you want to look at a team that has a lot of forward pressure, has amazing setups, and just overall predictions, like SnD and Aurora Drift is just like PB&J match made in heaven.
I don't know what they're like right now. Double try this with me, Joe, or you could just go.
All right, we're seeing number 3 going through the top here. We're gonna see some gunny from
Oh, and
Anxiety.
Schooljoe with a huge
One
two-piece.
piano. He's last one's piano A bomb.
And
And
now we're
this is
seeing
a
a complete
huge-
opposite right now. Blue Panthers
He's
3-1. We're gonna go on to Ivory here. Beautiful snap. He's gonna get up in this corner. He's like, I'm gonna take my time, wipe my ass a little bit. I'm gonna wait for him to plant that bomb. And now we're gonna see the magic. I talked about it, calling Man of Prodigy. Beautiful prediction. Like I said, beautiful read. Now he just got to find the last one. See if Wolf makes this read.
We might have 2 1v4s in one game.
Oh,
Oh
Wolf!
my god! He did it! That's 2 1v4s. in
Damn,
the same
son,
game.
where'd you find this? That's
maybe
gonna be
not
another
1v4s,
round
but that's
for
definitely 2
Aurora
aces.
Drift. Oh, we had 2 from
You know what?
Anxiety in a 1v1 situation.
I'm gonna try.
And then he had his duo
Kind of it.
for a 6th
Control
round.
spot.
That was
Let's
beautiful.
begin. Thunder.
And after that ace from Lee, it looks like they just can't get anything going on their side.
Yeah, it's honestly at this point, like, what do you think that the Blue Panthers are doing wrong right now? Like, we are seeing some trades back and forth. They are covering some angles. Like, I don't know if they're just getting timinged or if it's just, Aurora Drift is just playing at a faster
They're-
pace than them right now.
Yeah, it's a lot of pace, and it just kind of looks like Aurora Drift is playing faster. Like, they're moving and calling, and as I say that, it looks like this round could go either way.
He's running back upstairs.
But yeah, it's a search and destroy is all about just
He's running
choking
through
out the
glasses.
map, and Aurora Drift is just choking out the map way better than Blue Panthers is.
He's gonna do a pump fake through the windows of bridge there. And we're gonna see Orb do a 360 no scope. No,
Oh, did he see him?
I don't think so.
No, he didn't. He did not.
1v1 situation. Orb versus School. Crim versus
Looks
Crim.
like he wants to play the kill.
Oh,
and
and
he got
Orb
it.
goes for it, and it's gonna be 6-1.
And with this, we will be moving on to map 3, the Hacienda Control.
So far on, first map we had red card. Now I am gonna say, chat, we could have seen a completely different match here if we actually had maps instead of me making the mistake that I did and didn't, give the right information that I needed to, towards, the players and the GMs and whatnot. So as of right now, these are all maps that the Blue Panthers vetoed. So, these are definitely all their weakest link maps. So, yeah. Considering that, they're not playing too bad. But the good news is they're getting reps on those maps. They are, going up against a team that is pretty decent. They have doing a lot of things right. And honestly, I still feel like it could be anyone's series. It's just, I think, just mentally gotta come together. Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think that SND was unwinnable by any means. They just made, one mistake adds up each round. That one mistake just compiled into a 6-1. It was not as horrible as a loss as you might think.
Oh,
There was
100%.
some really good trades going down every round.
Because like, even though it was 6-1, pretty much every one of those rounds came to a 1v1.
Yeah, I want to say pretty much all of them, other than 2, maybe.
Yeah, I think
One
there
or two.
was the one round towards the end there where there was a 4-0, and then I think Blue Panthers won their round by a 4-0 pretty much. So, I mean, other than that, it was
We-
all back
we
and forth.
sh- We should be ready to get loaded into this map 3. We'll see if they can, Aurora Drift can go ahead and 3-0 this series, or if Panthers want to try to bring it back, take us to a game 4.
100% going into
I would love to see
Hacienda.
Hacienda hard point too. That would be great to see.
Hey, I mean, it is possible. You know, this map. You know, this is the freshest map on the roster here. You know, for the map pool. There's still a lot of teams that are trying to figure it out. You know, there's even some CDL people that don't know how this map is really going. So, like, well, that a little bit of a lie, but again, it's fresh. You know, people are still learning the map. You know, there's a lot of positions that people are still trying to figure out the capitalize on. So it honestly could go either way.
Yeah, and I want to go ahead and get loaded in on Aurora Drift side and just see how they want to start off this control. If they start off this round 1 hard, they could make a statement that could lead into this 3-0.
Oh, 100%. We're going to see Orb get chowed here. Wolf is going to get a trade on Vastify. Ivan's, we're going to see a bunch of back and forth trades here. 28 and 29. So far, Blue Panthers in the lead. Ghosty's going to get a nice trade. He gets a beautiful double kill right on this main cast screen. He's showing out here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, one thing I'll say about Anxiety, you know, I've been playing with him since Vanguard. You know, from then to now, he is really filling in and he's growing into the AR role, and I'm very proud of him for doing so. You know, he's doing a really good job on the wraps. He's getting spawns. You know, he's overwatching his team, and that's the main fundamentals of a main AR. So he's really filling out that role nice. And, you know, having the support from Ivan as well as Duo, keeping him motivated, you know, also supporting him when he needs it. That's going to be another beautiful, he's shooting bodies. Okay. Currently going 4-1. Ooh, he's gonna get another double kill there. Getting beautiful map control. You know, we're seeing this right now.
We
We're
have
gonna
Vastify getting time. He's about to get a second tick. Oh man.
And just before he got it, he is gonna get eliminated there. Ivan's gonna be at the top here. It's gonna be a beautiful kill from there. He does get 2. Another beautiful double kill. 19-18. The lives are still close, guys. Only one section completed on both sites here. Ivan's going to be playing for this spawn kill here. We're going to see number 1 interact with... oh, he is going to get the kill there.
We're going to see a 2 or 3 down to actually get significant time on A.
Oh, 100%. Because right now, the pressure from both teams is very back and forth. You know, we're seeing trades, you know, from both teams.
Oh.
We're going to see a crucial ticks being done, and that's going to be the trades that are needed for Aurora to get ahead here. They're going to have to try to get off. Vastify's going to get another kill.
And there's going to be 2 trying to clear A. These are huge wins. Not losing A is crucial right now. Panthers could go ahead and get themselves back into this really quick.
Yo, Fear, I don't know if you're watching the stream or not, but please tell me you saw what I saw. I'm not going to say anything because it's really up to the teams to decide that, but that was, yeah. Anxiety's going to be playing the backside here. He's going to be playing for these spawns. He's in a very important spot here to be able to start this spawn trap. Wolf is currently going 1-8. Oh, Wolf almost gets a triple kill, baby! Beautiful double kill. Anxiety's gonna be able to clean it up there, though, and gonna finish it. What time was that at? What time are we at in the stream? So at probably 2:14. Yeah, we'll watch it back after their Fear. Beautiful double kill. Being able to see that in instant replay. 1400 damage. Beautiful start for Aurora Drift. All right, rolling into the second round here. Aurora Drift did take the lead for this match here.
Yeah, and like I said, all momentum is on their side. Momentum is very huge in really any competitive game, and I just think they have it all right now.
Oh, 100%. You
It's
know,
gonna take a little bus running over them to stop them right now.
we're gonna see some crazy flanks here. Beautiful
And
kill
just
from
really,
Vasify from the back flank.
we're seeing that there's some very, very good teams in this league.
Oh, 100%. You know, there's a lot of people part of this league from, you know, there's various skill levels for sure. You know, we saw, you know, the best in one of, I'm not going to say the worst, but one of the, you know, teams that are trying to grow here in the league. So there's a lot of different skills for sure. The average is Crim, so there's definitely some
Oh my
experienced people in
gosh.
here. Slaughter. Dark is doing a good
19 and
kill.
4. How do we not watch this guy?
Anxiety is just having a field day on the map here. Oh, he's going to get a beautiful
Oh
drop
my
shot
god.
on Wolf there.
He is solely carrying his team right now. This is an insane performance out of him.
Definitely going to be his first match debut. Definitely going to be making it on the highlight reel for sure.
And
Basify's doing a little bit of a Diddy action here on, we'll find out who it is here in a second. Oh my, Lee! His poor butthole. Never to recover.
so we do have A capped B with 0 ticks, but they are looking to get these ticks going. Anxiety is gonna go for a cutoff rather than actually getting on to B, so we'll see what he can accomplish over here. And he gets one with Ivan getting another. That's 3 down. This last one will be huge. And there we go. That is 4 down. With them looking to regroup. And I want to see Panthers play together here. No reason to just give up lives for free.
100%. 14-14. A completely captured. B is the last one left. You know, A, like, honestly, when it comes to this map, just for me seeing scrims and people playing in 8s, you know, A is 100% the one to grab. You know, we've seen it in MW2, you know, and the same thing with MW3. There certain hills on maps, whether it's A or B, is just easier to get. And so we saw a complete cap there on the first one for sure. And B, there's just so many angles to cover. Wolf's going to get a nice kill there on the B site. He's going to read this backside here. Basify's going to be able to pick him up there.
Yeah, and this is a crucial round for both teams because Panthers want to get back into this match as a whole, while Aurora Drift wants to just close this out and make it 2-0. Have an easy cruise to the 3-0.
Ooh.
And that's a huge win, but Vasify picks up the trade on Dark Myth, and I think we are going to... Oh, as I said, Schooljick gets on B.
Damn.
Can they hold it, though? They cannot afford to lose any lives. 5-2, okay.
That's to be a second round win for the Aurora Drift going into round 3.
And I like this match. It's closer than a 3-0, might say.
No, honestly, it's been going back and forth. And that's the nice part. You know, it's a completely
yeah.
different atmosphere than what we saw from the previous match from today.
Yeah,
You know,
Achu put on a clinic earlier. These are two similarly skilled teams going at it, and Aurora Drift's really just taking a grip hold on the games. Like they're winning pretty cleanly, but it's not like just straight up a stomp. Especially with Anxiety World being 26-7 right now. That
yeah,
is
he is
huge.
having a field day right now. Field day. Wolf's starting to get gunned out. Dark is going to be playing by this B site here. Oh. Whoa. Dark with the crucial play. Beautiful double kill playing that outer
That's third down, and they did not get the tick. That's what's huge. There's no tick there. And it's going to get cleared.
Blue Panther is going to be in the lead on lives, 28-26. Now 27-26. Dark's going to be responding here. He's waiting for this mid push. Let's see how they interact. And it's going to be a kill. School's going to get the trade there.
I asked you a similar question in our last match. If you are Panthers right now, what are you thinking? Like, what do you do to get back into this?
Honestly,
This isn't that far off. Like, they could still bring it.
no, honestly,
They really start
like,
popping off.
I feel like when it comes to, making those routes, like, honestly, both teams are doing a very phenomenal job. We did see some moments from Dark earlier in this round, going outside the map to get 2 kills, which was amazing to see. And I think playing the main lanes, like the Aurora Drift team has been going the same routes pretty much. So if they just recognize that they're going the same routes and they just start collapsing on these hills here, I think they can win it.
Yeah, and they're doing a fantastic job. This is gonna look like a round win for them, barring a crazy 4-piece.
And
That
that's
is
gonna
huge.
be
That's the momentum that I think they need.
gentlemen. Blue Panthers win that round. They just shut them out on this 3rd round, going into round 4. This could be the momentum, guys. This could be the momentum that they need.
Crazy good defense out of them on offense. What I want to see is I want to see Lee up here taking angles just like he's doing on defense, but rather on offense just as a, cutoff.
Oh, 100%. I agree.
And then I want to see them stack on A as soon as they get 3 or 4 down. That's a huge thing that I think in ranked play you see it a lot more, where your team will just not stack because some people are like, oh well, I'm already in their spawn killing, and
Oh, 100. Yeah.
this is team play. It's so different.
Oh, 100%. I couldn't count the amount of times I've got irritated because there's just you have a teammate, whether it's HP, control, even in SnD, they're trying to kill Hor, and it doesn't work. Whereas you go into any sort of like team play like this, just playing together, watching the angles, you're having trust in your teammates. Those are the factors that determine a win and loss here in any sort of scrim, any sort of league match, whatever you could consider.
Exactly, and as we say, that 2 down for each team. Oh, and then anxiety, huge 2-piece. That's 3 down. They have 40 seconds. I want to see them play for a 4 down. That's the ideal game plan here for them. A 3 down and a stack is fine too. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna see another Diddy. Vastified is gonna be 2 Diddies. I'm gonna have to add a leaderboard for the most Diddies in the season here. That's gonna be 2 rats. That's fine. Now the lead contender for the leaderboard for Diddy Party.
And this round is not close. Yeah, that's 4 down. With that 4 down, I want to say that this is going to be a clean 3-0. Fantastic gameplay out of Aurora Drift. The Panthers put on a really good show.
35-13, Ghosty finished off there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know Blue Panthers might be feeling discouraged, but honestly, across the board, 3 matches, it just came down to small mistakes. That's it.
I agree. Like the SnD especially, every round could have been a coin flip.
And we also got to keep in mind, again, these were all veto maps for Blue Panthers, so if they had maps that they were more comfortable with, the scores could have been completely different. So, I feel like when it comes to playing OBJ, playing for rotations, playing those head glitches, bro, these teams could easily compete back and forth. I'm going to be excited the next time when we do this shit the right way and we see these 2 face off again. I think it's going to be an amazing game, especially later in the season once these teams are more developed.
I completely agree. I'm excited to see how this develops.
So that's going to be a 3rd round win. That's going to be a clean sweep for the Aurora Drift team. Switching over. Yep, that's going to be a clean sweep for the Aurora Drift team. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping by. We're going to do the post interviews here, and stay tuned. Feel free. Fastify's already in here. W Man's. That game's also. I didn't even realize that game was in here. Anybody that's part of each
That's
team that wants to stop by, well, while you're in here, being one of the main players from the Aurora Drift team, how you guys feeling after that? After that match, I feel like back in,
I can put my face cam on. We go face on face.
if you want to, yeah, go for it.
Uh,
So
bet,
definitely
bet,
after
bet.
that
I was
series,
legit. I was legit
hold on.
turning mine back on, like as you were saying that.
Before we start, can I say this real quick?
Yep.
Before you start, I want to say thank you, Fear. My PC is currently almost done, so I'm on his setup. Thank him. All good. Thank him for letting me play. First of all, Vaz, now you can go.
Yep. Oh, okay. So, is this like a post-game interview here? Like, what's going on
Yep.
here?
Yes.
So definitely after the
alright.
big win here, start off at the season. On it, the games were back and forth. I feel like you guys had the edge there. You guys were doing, a lot of things right. But honestly, the games were back and forth. Definitely after that win, how you guys feeling? How you guys feel like you guys gonna play against each other in the future? And definitely, what are you guys planning for your next upcoming games?
I'm gonna hold you right there real quick. You said this match was back and forth. We 3-0'd them. It was not back and forth. I mean, maybe they had some little flukes, whatever. I was at 75 ping, shredding these guys. First map, I dropped like what 40 kills. I mean, that's unthinkable, right? These guys should honestly blow up the core. We're just the best ever to live. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I piss fucking excellence. I'm just that good, type shit. And you know what? Moving forward for next week, the Gooners. I know they just got shit on by the top team in the league, but you know what? We're gonna one up on them. We're gonna go 250 to 8, just to one up on them, type shit. And honestly, we're gonna be the best team in this league, and we're just too good, man. We're too good.
Love the
handle my stuff.
confidence. I love the confidence there.
Type
Ivan,
shit.
do you have anything to add to it? To
Nah,
what was
bro,
said?
Just
Now,
top
when
God from the boys, and I love it. I love it.
when we say back and forth, we mean each game they had moments where they kind of showed like fight in them. Even in that control, they ended up taking around from you guys. But like, yeah, I noticed like anxiety. You pulled off the 3.0 KD in the control. That's why you had 40 in the hard point. You guys all had your pop off moments and overall showed. At least today, you guys were like the far better team. Because at the end of the day, it was a 3-0. So with that being said, I want to know like, how do you guys feel? Like, do you feel like, do you have shit to work on? Like,
You want me to say something, guys?
I got it. You know what? We
Alright.
got Orb. Honestly, Orb has 10 hours on this game, and I'm not gonna lie, he absolutely ripped these guys. These guys play every day. These guys are prestige master, bro. Like, and they're getting ripped by a guy that plays 10 hours since the game came out. So I'm just saying, even if they got around us under control, this guy's never played Hessiana in his entire life. Probably not even in Black Ops 4, and he still got ripped on. I mean, they can win a round, maybe one or two. I was spawning in every time with my SMG. I got an XM4, so my routes were a little late, but we still came together as a team and just completely ripped on them. Like, these guys are, honestly, like, they should just disassemble. Honestly,
I noticed
say this,
that. I
I'll
saw
say
you
this.
spawn 3 times with an XM4 in your hands with no attachments, and I was like, what's going on?
I'll say
Yep,
this.
yep.
Obviously, it's the first week. We won't know what happens, but I was just like I said, beautiful COD from the boys here, and I love it. Obviously, there's some flukes. There could be some pop off moments. Like I said, Vaz had an XM like he said, Vaz had an XM4 half the match when he spawned in. So little stuff like that, or little mistakes where it's like we're over challenging or we're just like doing simple stuff, very basic stuff. If we just go over it and we make sure we play, we're very confident in every match we play.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I love the confidence. I could see it in y'all's chows. That control was a really good example. Your setups on B specifically on defense were pretty much unbreakable. And that was where I think we saw the Panthers like falter a little bit. They could not break your setups at all.
Well, to be honest, man, I'm gonna keep it buck with you. I'm a Warzone player. I used to play SnD all the time. I mean, it's kind of showed on SnD that Orb is just the greatest SnD player ever to know mankind. I mean, this guy slammed Tupac back in the day. So, I mean, we got Jesus of Call of Duty on our team, and honestly, nobody can even touch our stuff, bro. Nobody can hang with the stuff. I mean, if you ain't first, you last. Type shit. Ricky Bobby, shout out him. And honestly, we're just too good, too good. And Fear, we're coming for you.
Oh, he looks right into the camera. I love it. So I'm staring at that soul boy.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so honestly, for that first map, obviously red card, a bit of a mixing map. I feel like honestly we should have beat them more. Like, I don't know. I feel like the game should have not been that close. To be honest, we are working on a few map sets. Obviously, the 3-0 was inevitable. No bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, we kind of fried. But there are a few game modes that we're working on. Obviously, our HP, SND control, just to become an overall better team. Even though we are already so far a pretty good team.
Oh, 100%. You know, I said going into it, you know, your team overall, when it comes to S&D, you have a lot of great minds in here. You know, I was even making the comment, the only guys you'll ever hear from me, Ivan, I was saying Prodigy when it comes to S&D. You know, you guys, you were making a lot of good reads. You had that crucial 1v1 that you clutched there.
Oh,
Anxiety,
and it
you
wasn't a
as
one v
well.
one.
You're also coming in, you know, multiple 1v1s. You guys, you were clutching out the round for your team, and just overall, you guys are very solid S&D across the board.
Hold up, Ice.
Um,
Hold up, Ice. Let me. That wasn't a 1v1, but it was a 1v4.
1v4, baby.
That was
What
a
are you talking about?
1v4.
oh, that's
Oh yeah,
Iced them.
and I want to say before that S&D started, I have not seen most of you, if not any of you, like play. And I told Ice that what I want to see is one team just take control of Kitchen, and you guys took it every single round. Undoubtedly, like Kitchen was yours every round, and
Hey
I
man,
was
you know
like,
what they say, bro. You know what they say. I'm always up in the kitchen, bro, cooking up a meal. I got some eggs. You know what I mean? Come on, baby.
and hey, whether it was offense or defense, and I was like, see, they're beautifully doing this, because after you get Kitchen, you choke the map out, and that's what I told him. It's like so easy after that.
Facts. Only the great minds work in the kitchen. You know what I'm talking about? Shut up, all my females out there. Love
Oh,
you guys.
that's yo, this guy, bro. I swear to God, cancel that. We're gonna cut that out of stream, guys. Yeah.
Hey,
But
Listen, listen.
uh,
All I gotta say on my end is I legitimately only have 10 hours on this game since it's released. All I play is CMGs, and I only have 10 hours of pubs. All I play is SND. I've never played Hacienda in my life. I was lost on the skates on that map. You can tell by my KD. I was running around headless.
your
I can.
your
It's
S
still
and D
fun.
was beautiful though. I saw the S&D. It was
Yeah, I know
beautiful.
they couldn't beat me kitchen. That's the reason why we won.
Oh,
um,
yeah.
but
Another thing
I
too.
mean,
Another thing.
all I say is that we got to work on everything all around S&D. Like it's on a back burner, just because when it comes down to it, it comes down to just your mind and where you can see players going, and that's what S&D is. When it comes to hardpoint, you have your setups, rotations. I feel like if we work more and play more as a team, we can definitely shut down a lot of the better teams more than y'all previously seen. All the players on the team are really good. I've never played with anybody on the team other than Bastify, and I played with him back like four years ago whenever I was playing. But Anxiety and is it I believe Ivory, they're great players. They have great gunny. They're gonna teach me some things about control, teach me some things about hardpoint. And I think once our team puts the pieces together, we'll be unstoppable. Quite honestly, I stand by that.
oh, 100%. And you guys are only gonna grow as the season progresses, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna be switching over to the Blue Panthers. You know, it was a little bit of miscommunication. I'm sure the matches, the maps would have played a little bit different if it wasn't all your veto maps for sure. Despite some of the biases we might have just heard or anything like that, I honestly felt like across the board the gunning was pretty consistent between the two teams. It just honestly came down to I mean, if I'm being honest, if those were all your veto maps, you guys didn't want to play them, so they were probably ones that you were not really comfortable with. So but honestly, setups, some of your plays, you guys were doing things right. It just really came down to what you were more comfortable with. And I feel like, just let me get your guys' opinion. I know it was a loss, but I honestly wouldn't see it as that way. You guys are doing a lot of things right. Just gotta keep gunning forward, and I feel like next time you guys face off, it's gonna be a very fun match to watch. So, definitely. That being said, Wolf and Dark, just what is going to be some of your preparations? What you guys doing? What your plans are for future matches, and how you guys feeling after that series?
Well, we might not have been able to touch them much, but we do like to touch grass, unlike some of them. But it was a scramble to get us together. We've only maybe played 2 days together for like maybe an hour and a half. Had one scrim, so we haven't had a whole lot of time to click. So we gotta get together more, get a couple more scrims in, get our reps in, get together how we could play more gelled, and go from there and brush up on what we need.
100%. No, I couldn't agree more. And like honestly, like especially on the HP, the first half of the game, you guys were doing really solid. I'm not gonna lie. It's just there's sometimes when it comes to certain matches, there's just that little turning point, and it could make or break a map for sure. But I feel like if you guys do a little bit of reviewing, especially against this team, and maybe work on those maps, and like you said, you guys are a fresh team. You guys just literally within the last week, this is your first time really, getting to understand each other, building the chem up, and that's going to be something that builds over time. So, like, I wouldn't have your heads down. Just like push it forward, do what you got to do, watch the VOD, and just keep it going.
Yeah, the upsides I would take from it is that you guys showed signs of life in every game. Like you never looked like you were giving up, for sure. Even in that control, you took a round whenever we thought like, maybe the control goes 3-0. And
Oh
it's
yeah, we ain't gonna
small
quit.
things.
We ain't gonna
Just
quit. We know we're probably at the bottom of the list of all the teams we got because we do have 3 plats on our team, and like you said, we was last minute. Everything changed around, but all we got is growing.
Exactly. It's all about that positive mindset. I'm telling you. And you could use that motivation. Any of the shit talking you heard, that's definitely going to be motivation for you. And I honestly feel like from what I've seen today, I had prediction in my head. Like I know you guys overall are plat. You have a crim on your team, but considering you went up against a whole crim team, um, you guys did pretty solid. So honestly, just small adjustments here and there. Work on some gunning a little bit, working on your power positions, and I think you guys could compete against pretty much any of the teams in this league for sure. So just keep your head up, keep chugging along. Watch some VOD, and I think you guys will be fine.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, Ice. Love to see them next round.
Yes, sir. All right, do you have any other questions for any of the teams or the players here?
who do you guys look forward to playing? Both teams. If y'all are all still in here, I don't know who's all in here. I see Pacify's in here, but
Honestly, I'm looking forward to play Flick. You know what I mean? This guy hasn't beat me for like 4 years, so it's good to keep the streak going, type shit. And honestly, Sticky's teams look pretty good. Shout out Sticky, my Patrick Mahomes lookalike. Honestly, this guy Sticky, man, he's in my DMs every night, wishing that he could sleep next to me and all that. And it's okay, he can be like that. But you know what? Honestly, I think it's honestly just Flick right now. Everybody else in the league is just dog shit. Flick's team, like we can run with them, right? You know what I mean? But like that's the big goal. You know what I mean? We gotta be in the top. You know what I mean? Type shit. And by the way, you said we gotta touch grass. We got a guy with 10 hours played, and you heard that, right? And I'm a Warzone kid. You heard that, right? Okay. I just want to make sure. Anyway, it's a 3 at the end of the day. I mean, like I said, wake up in the morning, piss excellence, hop on this game, play for 2 hours, get off, wheel some birds, type shit. Everything's like that, though. I'm just telling you.
Glad
I
I have
mean,
something
yeah,
to compensate for.
like he said, very interested to play Ghost Nation. I mean, you know, all of us are players who we feel we can definitely go compete at them and like definitely, feel like that can be in series where it can go to a game 5. And Sticky's team is another one interested. I'm personally interested in playing against that crack team. That they seem pretty good. I'm overall just excited to play in this overall. The team seem pretty competitive, and I'm just overall ready to play whoever.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Any last remarks for any of the players left? Feel free to do that now.
TCF on top.
All right,
we
so that's
didn't
gonna end it
hear.
off here, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everybody that came out to watch the stream here today. Definitely a lot of shooters you've seen thus far. This is now the third game that we have covered here in the Ghost Nation League. If you guys want any information regarding Ghost Nation or the Ghost Nation League itself, even if you're still interested, if you want to be a free agent, have a chance to be able to play with some of these guys, you're more than willing to sign up. All those links will be available. If you want to contact me at any time, feel free to Ice on Discord, or you can just look me up on YouTube or Twitch, whatever you feel comfortable with. Be more than willing to have that conversation with you. But that's going to be a wrap here. I appreciate all you guys coming out to play tonight. I appreciate all the people and loving the sport. You know, at the end of the day, without you guys, we would not be able. Well, we would be able to do this, but you know, it makes it worthwhile just being able to see all the community excited about what we got going on here. So thank you so much for it.
Much love, brother.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be a
Yeah,
wrap.
join up on my cord, bro. Join up on my cord.